Be a math super sleuth. Do you see? Which day isn't there? Did you say Saturday? Or did you have some trouble figuring that out? Let me try again. Don't peek. Are you ready? Do you know which day's missing now? It's kind of hard, isn't it? That time, it was Sunday. Mathematicians, how are you figuring that out? Were you looking for each one and then trying to say, okay, which one am I on and which one's next? How about now? Do you know which day is missing? Friday. It was a little easier for us to tell once we put the days in order. You maybe just looked at Thursday and thought, well, right after that's Friday. That's what's missing. Or you may have gone through them all. Today, mathematicians, I want to teach you that in math, we put things in order or in patterns so that we can find answers. Let's take a look at this question. It says, there are 10 apples. Some are red, some are yellow. How many are there of each color? You look right here, I already started thinking about it a little bit. I put down some are yellow and some are red. And then I started thinking if I had 6 yellow, I'd have 4 red. If I had 5 yellow, I'd have 5 red. Because I know there are 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then I thought, I'm going to use that turnaround rule. Do you see it? Yeah. 6 plus 4, so then I knew 4 plus 6. That's really coming in handy, isn't it? And I went on and I did a few more number pairs that could be how the apples are some red and some yellow. But I'm missing some. Which ones are missing? This is one of those times, mathematicians, where patterns and order might help us to figure out the answer to how many are red and how many are yellow. What if these were the apples and we put it on a 10 frame and ordered them that? This one could be yellow. If this one was yellow and the rest were red, we would know that it was 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 could be yellow and 9 could be red. What about this? What if 2 were yellow? How many would be red? Are you doing a quick look? Because that's 8. 2 and 8. What if I turn this one over? Now what pair do we have? What if 3 were yellow? 3 and 7 could be one of the answers. Are you seeing how we're making a pattern? And we did 1 and 9, and then 2 and 8, and 3 and 7, and now we have 4 and 6. Putting it in order. You might even see the pattern. What would be next? I would turn one more over, and if we had 5 yellow, how many red? Now, what is another answer? You're right. 6 could be yellow, and 4 could be red. The way that we're organizing using the 10 frame is making this make a lot more sense. And we can keep track of what we wrote down. If I look back at this chart, 6 and 4 and 5 and 5. We did kind of say those, didn't we? But we don't really have this in an order or a pattern. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We could try it a different way. Today, mathematicians, I want you to make a chart just like this one with 2 columns. And think about yellow apples and red apples and how many ways that they might be 10 altogether if some are red and some are yellow. How are you going to organize it? Here's one way you might be thinking. I'm going to start the way we did on that 10 frame. Remember we turned over the first one and we had 1 that was red? I'm thinking maybe 1 that was yellow and 9 that were red. I'm going to write that up here. These are our apples. We're saying the question asked us right here. It says there are 10 apples. Some are red and some are yellow. How many are there of each color? You think I should use the turnaround rule? I could try that, but that got kind of confusing last time. I remember I turned 1 over and then I turned over 2. And when I turned over 2, I had 8 red. And then I turned over 3 and I had 7 red. When you look at those answers, do you see an order? Do you see a pattern? Today, mathematicians, I want you to keep thinking about if you had 10 apples and some are yellow and some are red, how many of each? And tomorrow we're going to take a look at some of the ways that we can organize our answers. Good luck. I can't wait to see your thinking.